Wow, those go on forever. So welcome back to my channel, the Miguel Gon channel, as we all know. And in today's videos, as you can tell, well, I kind of messed up my words there, but as you can tell, it is another MMA-centric discussion, video, essay, whatever you want to call it, type video. And in today's video, we will be talking about a rising prospect, potentially the next big thing, next Khabib, next Conor McGregor. Some people say the first triple champion. Anyway, Khamzat Boris Chimaev. Earlier this year, before he fought Kevin Holland, he was beefing with Paulo Costa, who's a 185, which is the middleweight division, fighter.
Fuck you on the ass, yeah? He's gonna fuck you, brother.
And now he's challenging Alex Pereira, I think is how you pronounce his name, who is the 185-pound champion, the middleweight champion, who just dethroned Israel Adesanya like a couple weeks ago or something like that. I don't remember how long ago it was. Now, as most MMA fans know, Khamzat has fought at both 170 and 185. He's fought at middleweight before, but those weren't against top 15 contenders. So many people are saying that he may not do well because he hasn't fought like one of the top middleweights, but he actually technically has. He had a wrestling match with Jack Hermanson, who at the time I think was ranked 6. He's currently now ranked, he was ranked number 8. I don't know if he's unranked now or he's ranked 12 or something, but he's definitely not high ranked anymore. And I don't want to be a Jack Hermanson hater, but he never felt like championship caliber to me. He felt like, I don't want to use this word, but a gatekeeper almost. But I feel like that's what Derek Brunson is. No offense to Derek Brunson or Jack Hermanson. But I don't feel like Jack Hermanson is necessarily high level in the MMA, in the middleweight division. I don't want to say the word gatekeeper, but I feel like gatekeeper is fit. So he wrestled Jack Hermanson and he actually won. Just because he decimated one middleweight in wrestling doesn't mean he'll decimate in MMA. And there's a lot of top middleweights who I feel like would give Khamzat a problem. Like, first of all, we need like a really good wrestler. How does Khamzat face against these guys? Now, we're going to look at the rankings. So I feel like he would fare well against Sean Strickland, like definitely. Apparently Sean Strickland has some good wrestling. I don't know. I've never seen it. So he would definitely fare pretty decently against Sean Strickland. I feel like he'll get him out of there, no problem. Paulo Costa, I don't know about Paulo Costa's size, if that will be trouble for Khamzat. I know Khamzat is really large and strong for the welterweight division, but Paulo Costa is one of the biggest middleweights. I think he weighs in like 215, 220 fight night after the weight cut. So yeah, he's pretty fucking huge. I don't know if he'll fare well against the stand-up of Paulo Costa, because Paulo Costa's stand-up is pretty good. He's also probably the hardest hitter in the division besides Alex Pereira. So honestly, if I was a betting man, which I am sometimes, I would probably put money on Paulo Costa. Because, yeah, Khamzat has that explosive wrestling, but I feel like Paulo could stuff that. I don't know if the size would be too much. I'm not sure, but I feel like that would definitely play a factor. And Paulo Costa is definitely pretty strong to probably handle Khamzat's wrestling. But Khamzat is a fucking beast. So, if anything, I think Khamzat would edge him in the stamina. Derek Brunson's a pretty good wrestler, but striking-wise, I honestly, I feel like I could see Khamzat winning this fight. Because no offense to Derek Brunson, but he's definitely like a one-trick pony. He gets you on the ground and then he tries to lay and pray or sub or whatever. But I don't know how the wrestling exchanges would be, but it would be interesting to see. Marvin Vettori, I think Marvin Vettori is a good fight for Khamzat. I think he called out Khamzat recently. But Marvin Vettori has good grappling. His stand-up has gotten a lot better. He has good stamina. I feel like this is like the perfect match for Khamzat to see if he's the real deal or not. So, but if I was a betting man, I think I would take Marvin. Because also Marvin is one of the biggest middleweights. So, Jared Cannonier has good striking. His wrestling has recently got improved, like just a little bit, not crazy. He stuffed a lot of Derek Brunson's takedowns, and then he ended up taking him down himself. But I think that was due to a knockdown. I don't know if he actually, I don't remember. But all I know is that he elbowed the shit out of him and side control. So yeah, Jared Cannonier, that's also a pretty good fight. He does hit really hard. He arguably in contention for hardest hitter in the middleweight division. Besides Alex Pereira, so second place, I guess. I could see Khamzat starting the fight with like a really explosive takedown, and I feel like if Jared's not prepared for that, then he'll definitely get wrestle fucked for the first round, and he might get tired because he might try to get up in the first round and like try to escape, and he'll use too much energy, and Khamzat's just Khamzat's like a fucking monster. He just never lets you go. I think Khamzat would take that one, and then of course Robert Whittaker. We all know. The unsung GOAT of the middleweight division. He may not have the title, but he has a good chance against Alex Pereira. And he has a good chance against Khamzat. Robert Whittaker, arguably my favorite fighter at the moment. He's just so good, so wholesome, so skilled. He's just such a fucking beast. So yeah, Khamzat, Robert Whittaker takes this, bro. I'll bet my whole fucking apartment on that shit, bro. But Khamzat has said that he doesn't really want to fight Robert Whittaker. Maybe he's ducking, as people say. But honestly, I think it's just a respect thing. He says he's a nice guy, and he would rather train with him than fight him, which is cool. And then Israel Adesanya. I think Khamzat fares very well against Adesanya. I feel like Khamzat's explosiveness and craziness will just be too much for Adesanya to handle. And he'll definitely get taken down almost like instantly. His takedown defense is good. I'm not saying that he has shit wrestling, but Khamzat's just too explosive and too fast. Like that Kevin Holland fight, he like went into that takedown like almost instantly. It was crazy. And then I forgot that one. It was against like John Phillips or something. He like went for a high kick or something and then instantly into a takedown. He's just too fast with his takedowns, and he sets them up pretty well. I feel like Adesanya has good takedown defense, but against someone of Khamzat's caliber who has also been wrestling for how fucking long, he has gold medals. I don't know if he was in the Olympics, but he's a pretty decorated wrestler. So yeah, if Adesanya can somehow keep it standing, I feel like he'll just piece him up with his fucking range. This dude's range is like he can reach from one side of the octagon to the other side without. It's just crazy. It's like second to John Jones, I think. Alex Pereira, I think Khamzat fares very well against Alex Pereira as well because, no offense, but his ground game is terrible. He got fucking out-wrestled by Adesanya, of all people. No offense to Adesanya. He's a freaking elite fighter, but, like, come on, man. Like, Glover's in your camp, bro. You think you'd be learning something about, ground game and stuff. He probably has decent jiu-jitsu, but, like, I don't know. Khamzat takes him down. It's like a cheetah eating, like, a little baby fucking, I don't know, what do they eat, gazelles? I don't know. But, yeah, it would be, like, kind of sad. To wrap up this video, Khamzat fares very well in the middleweight division from what we've seen and from what we can base off of how these fighters perform. But there are about a handful of fighters that could give Khamzat a lot of trouble. Can he become champion? I mean, it's MMA. You never know. Anyone could be champion. No one thought Leon Edwards was going to win against Kamaru Usman. So maybe if it was a favorable matchup, like as they say, styles make fights. If it was a favorable matchup for Khamzat, definitely, like Alex Pereira, he could definitely probably get that strap. I think Khamzat fares very well, but it'll be tough for him with the top contenders and the heavier fighters and the more like well-rounded fighters, because we haven't really seen much of Khamzat striking besides with Gilbert Burns, but that was just a straight up brawl. Even his coach was just like, bro, what the fuck, you fucking up the plan, bro. So yeah, we don't really know if he has the fight IQ, so maybe we'll see in the coming months, years, who knows. Apparently he's gonna fight Colby Covington, my bad, I don't know why I said Covington, but yeah, apparently he's gonna fight Covington. Who knows? I think he will definitely win that match. I feel like Colby might edge him in the striking, but Khamzat's too big, and he'll just absolutely decimate him in the wrestling. But yeah, anyway, thanks, guys, for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100 subs. I'm 17 away. I got a pretty pog video planned for that, so yeah. And I'm going to be making more of these MMA videos until they get, like, 1 view, and then I'm like, all right, people definitely don't want to watch this. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.
Everybody, I come here for everybody, kill everybody, I'm the champ.